So, I guess it's Minecraft round 2. The real Minecraft. Sort of my last little Minecraft attempt with screencasting was a sort of a fail. The microphone's not real good. I have to be a little bit careful to make sure it's clear. It's not the greatest microphone, but it's okay. So anyway, I wanted to compare. It's been a while since I've even used original Minecraft, although it's changed a lot too as well now. Seems to still have my account. I had an account and I still have it. I still own the game. I still have access to a realm, which I might have a look later. I might even see if I can talk my scientist Minecraft player into coming along. So we'll see how it goes. We'll turn that music off. Turn the sound down a bit, make it a little bit easier to hear me rambling on. Only other thing I want to do is invert the mouse, and then I'll actually, should be right, the other keys I'll survive with, but I gotta have the mouse inverted. It's very much a flight sim thing, I think. And done. So, yeah, as I've probably said before, I started playing. I was a late start to Minecraft, and I started on a 4-inch Huawei phone, not Yahweh. Huawei phone, and it was not a very powerful phone, but that would have been Minecraft PE, did they call that? Is that the PE version? I don't know. Little tiny worlds, 500 block square, and very easy to do the crafting. You didn't have to remember how to craft. You just had to try and work out what bits you needed from the little symbols, and you just crafted. It had funny extra crafting table. It had I have been doing a little bit of looking up and remembering. It had like the funny stone mason table as well as the crafting table. It was a strange version, but it sort of worked and got me into it. And we had a nice little, very easy. It was very easy to play with 2 or 3 phones together. One person served, and everyone got together on their little worlds. But this is back to the original. I did try out Windows 10 Minecraft yesterday. Had some fun with that, and it seemed to work really well. Back to the original Minecraft, which is not very original to what I'm used to, but it's a little bit easier. It still comes up with a little loading window, and you've got to put in your password. I went to the Minecraft site, and all my passwords still worked, and it said, yes, you do own this from paying money some time ago, which I have no idea how much was. I don't even know what it is worth now. Anyway, and it let me log on all right, and so I thought I'd have a look and do a bit of a comparison. This screen is completely different, of course. I suppose I should have a look. I also found I had some realm there, so I kicked that up again. Can have a quick look in there, or maybe I'll even have a game with my daughter, who has this really cool scientist outfit she likes, so because she's a scientist, so that makes sense. Anyway, I will have a look. So I've just reloaded this and tried to neaten it up a little bit. I'm still running in a 1080 window on my Surface Pro. In one corner, I've just moved it up the top a little bit, so when I look at my little face down there, see how I'm framed, I'm looking more in the camera. I've just neatened it up. I've taken the window bar off the top and just made it a little bit nicer. and that way I can have a bit more. But anyway, running the same window, same sort of thing, get a bit of an idea about speed differences and whatnot. So that, and I've already made those little adjustments to the sound, so hopefully the game sound won't be over my voice half the time like it was in the last one. But this is real Minecraft. It's very strange. I don't know what they're ever going to do. Are we going to continue to have two different sorts? Maybe somebody knows. I don't read enough about these things, but it's really strange how we've got these sort of two different, well, multiple different Minecrafts. Interesting. Because as far as I can tell, the realms on the Windows 10 version are different to the realms on this, and I have no idea about Android devices, if it's the same or different again, or whether it's the same as the Windows 10 or whether it's a totally different thing again, if it even has realms. I haven't looked at an Android in a while. Every time I do, I just find that even though I started on an Android, I find it very difficult to use all the little thummy pads now. So, well, we'll try it with my mouse. There we go. So we'll click on single player and create a new world. Don't need to change the name. World options, we'll have a look. I think we want all that. We don't want to cheat or anything. Let me just check. Was this a... Does it tell you? Yes, survival. Yes. So we want a survival game. All options, but I do want to put in a seed. Just makes it easier to duplicate if you want to do it again. So we want just random number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good enough. If I put phone numbers or whatnot in there, just makes it easier to then do it again. And that's it. Click. Oh, I've done something. Click, click, and create. I'll get it right eventually. Building terrain. And there's always some notification. I have stopped a lot of programs, but oh wait, that one's gone. I'm just going to stop the notifications. There's always something notifying in the background. Thought I'd stopped all that. Next time it comes up, maybe I can turn it off for a while. It's taking a while. Don't know if this is faster or slower. And there we go. We have a bunch of chickens. Or in Australia, we would call them chooks. And it's a little bit jerky. Ooh. One difference I'm noticing straight away with this version is it auto jumps up slopes. I don't have to jump, but I'm also noticing it's very sluggish. I think the Windows version was a lot smoother. I'm starting to smooth down a bit. We got some rock over there. A fairly good area. I should get some wood pretty quick. Go build some things. So hopefully that noise still sounds very noisy. I might turn that down a bit more. Okay, I'm going to turn that down a bit more. Sound. Back to game. So I just want to keep that noise down as much as possible. There's something over here. Looks like we've got a village, which is interesting, or at least some of a village. These villages can get you can get some very interesting pieces of village around here. Oh, that's a bit of a tip. We've got a village. A little bit slower, I think. I think it is a little bit glitchier. I do have a lot of programs running though. I might just take a break here and just shut down some things. Had a few things running in the background there. Probably still have a few I can get rid of. Anyway, because it is a little bit jumpy. Okay, so but we do have some carrots and wheat. I do like the way it does jump up, so you don't have to jump up every slope. Oh, we got a person. Well, you're all going to die because I'm here. There's no way in the world I'm going to get this secured in time, am I? For the... no way. Because in my experience, if you live in a village and you don't get it all lit up, the zombies come in and kill them all very quickly. So maybe I should run away and come back. Come back here later and let them sit there. I don't know. Probably not the best start area. It's running a bit smoother here, but I don't think it is as smooth as the Windows 10 version. A little bit jumpy. Just looking at something here. Apparently, I'm a minion. I do remember years ago, I did put a minion skin on sometime. And apparently, it still exists. So, I'm running away here to try and get a place where I can get away from the village. And maybe it'll just go into hibernation and I can come back later. Except I'm not finding any... oh dear. Now, I don't remember ever getting the old Hollow Earth thing in the Windows version. I'm sort of looking around here and hoping to find a bit of coal or something. At the moment I'm running around like an idiot and not getting anything done. I thought I might find some quick and easy coal or something. But we're not finding anything. So, this is a fail. I'll probably never find that village again. I'll probably just have to die and respawn there. It's probably the easiest way. Okay. So far, I'm not impressed with the speed compared to the Windows version, so maybe they need to do a bit of work on that. Here we go. Okay, something's not quite right there. Okay. Apparently, either it works completely differently, or it's broken. I have no idea how. Oh yeah, there's a splitter stack, sort of. Seems to be a. I've got to use the other button or something, have I? I don't know. Complete keys, or maybe I'm using the wrong keys. I don't know. Very confusing, because I don't seem to be able to do anything properly. Maybe you're supposed to, you must have to use the other key. Okay, so different keys to Windows. In Windows, you could grab a whole stack of those at once, and it doesn't seem to be able to do that here. It's a bit weird. It's all a little bit different. Okay, very confusing. Try and use the right key splits a stack. So you can't even take the whole stack with that key. Very different keys. That's going to take a bit of getting used to. Anyway. Usual trick of getting my 3 blocks of stone, I guess. Obviously going to have to play around with this for a bit because it seems to be very different, and I've used the wrong key there again. Not that it matters. Right now I need, very odd. Maybe there's a command I'm not, some key thing I'm missing here. This seems familiar and yet not. These key commands. Very different from the Windows ones anyway. Oh, can't put 2 things in the same spot and move them anyway. I'll put that out of the way. Put that out of the way. So, I wished I could stop these. Too late. Okay. Oh. Definitely going to take a lot more experience with the keys, which are completely different. I don't know which is the original. I do not remember enough about the original to remember how the keys work, to be honest. But the Windows ones are different, very different. Windows 10 ones. This is a Windows one, obviously, but the Windows 10 ones. So, and it's nearly dark. I imagine wasn't very much coal there at all. going to die out here. Maybe I should make a sword. Oh dear. Yeah, this does seem a little bit familiar with the splitting stacks and things, where I don't recall having to ever do that before with the Windows one. So maybe that is normal for the old type. Well, digging a hole and wait out till dawn. And maybe not film that bit. So I had a bit of a break there and played around, tried to figure out these buttons, and I starting to remember that the buttons were very odd in the original. The Windows 10 version has some few button differences that just make it so much easier. Anyway, so nearly dawn again. I made myself a couple of things, dug out a bit of a hole so I could survive the night while I played around with the buttons, so I didn't have to worry about anything else. I even made myself an axe. I left that outside, but I just managed to reach through there and I could still make things even though it was outside. I meant to bring it in, but I didn't. But I just did it through the window. It's I have very long arms, so yeah, it's got this. Yeah, I forgot that it had this strange, and it's different. Yeah, it's completely different to the Windows keys. The Windows 10 keys are better, definitely. Oh well. And I had a quick look at the Windows 10 one again. I'm not sure of the differences in whatever programming language they use, but it's way smoother. This is a bit jerky, and yeah, I don't know if they need to get together and make it. I suppose a lot of people still like the original, especially people who love to mod it all, and they probably got all this moddy stuff set up, and it's probably a lot better and cheaper, I imagine, to mod. But maybe the keys really could be fixed up a bit, because it always has had that sort of very strange keyboard set up, and now someone's probably talking to me on the thing, so I'll probably, oh no, it's an explodey guy. I really hate those guys. I'm gonna die. Oh, he blew it up. Oh, he blew up my thing. Oh well. So, yeah. I'm going to have another break, I think, and maybe pick up some of my stuff and go kill some villagers, maybe. So I might take all these with me. Leave this to be a dark, haunted hole in the ground, and go back to the village and maybe play around with a bit, some more. But I think the Windows one actually looks quite good. But it's good to see this one. I might have a look at the. I'll have a bit of a look at a Realm later and see if I can see one of the old ones. Maybe it might bring back some memories. And is that a scientist coming in? It might have been a scientist, but she's run away. And I'm going to have a break and go have something to eat. So there you go. As soon as I get back to this village, wherever it is. So, and I might have a bit of a play later with her, if she's talking to me still. And remember these keys. Most of the movement keys seem to be the same, and I do like the running up and down. I might see if the Windows version has a auto jumpy up thing. I don't know if it does. So that's one thing that's definitely better about the original Minecraft, and oh wow, how far did I go? I ran so far away. And some ink. Inky guys. No. Oh, it's so far. Yeah. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see in time which one people go with, and I'm sure I've actually did look at a couple of little YouTubes where people are talking about the difference. I probably should have done that before I did this. Anyway, maybe I would have learned something. But interesting to see which one people prefer out there in the world. I'm sort of still tossing up. I suppose I should look at the Realm on the Windows 10 version. I think I've got a free Realm available. I should have a look at that. I'm back here at the village. These guys should all still be alive. I don't think I'll be able to do much for them. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe I can run around and throw some things up. But I might, for now, really need some more light. I'm going to save that for now. Yeah, probably need to put up a heap of light in a hurry. So, obviously need a little bit more learning about the relearning the old type, but we'll have to save for later. I'm just going to take a break now. So I had a bit of a pause, went and had a bite to eat, and my daughter was telling me her Windows worked fine, her Minecraft worked fine, and she didn't have trouble with the keys. So I did try it on my other computer, and the keys work, and moving blocks around, everything works much the same as the Windows 10 version. So I searched through all of my controls on here and found it had touchscreen on, and apparently this as a touchscreen, and apparently that screwed up all the controls. So once I turn that off, apparently it works like it's supposed to. So then the keys are more, I mean, the clicking and manipulation of blocks in the little things are much the same as the Windows 10 version, which makes a lot more sense because it was driving me mad. So yes, we go back to our world. I just went inside just to quickly try it. Yeah, if we go back into here, I don't have anything I want to actually make, but if I pick up a thing now, I can then spread it around. I can double click and it picks up everything properly again, because that was, so we can forget everything I said about the keys being annoying as hell. I remember there was that thing where you could split blocks like that, but I couldn't remember enough about it to remember if that was the way it was supposed to work or not. But anyway, keys work lovely, and so that works much the same as the Windows 10 version. The only thing I have found really is it just seems a little bit just not as smooth. I don't know if it's a different, if they've used totally different, whether, you know, one uses Java, obviously the Windows 10 obviously must use something slightly different. Maybe it uses C# or all that. I have no idea. Someone probably knows out there, but it's just that little bit smoother than this. But otherwise, this works fine. On my other computer, the slightly bigger computer, it runs fine. But then it's I think the Alpha is an i7, and this is an i5. Not that that means a lot. I don't know the exact CPU numbers, but yeah, I imagine that one on the Alpha is a little bit more powerful. I didn't get the i7 for this Surface Pro because it was already expensive as heck, and I just didn't need the power. And I think someone told me that it actually used a lot more, ran a bit hotter and used a bit more battery. So I just went for the happy medium, and I've got things beeping everywhere. It's annoying. Anyway, excuse the beeps. a world of technology and everything beeps. Everything beeps. So, okay. So, yeah, I can put up a couple of... I won't play around with this too much more. And now that I've made a big long video of me with a broken computer. Throw a few on here. I don't know if anyone's still alive in this village. I'm sure they're all died. It's not a very good village anyway. I probably won't have a big long adventure here. Anyway, there's a few still alive here. But you're all going to die. Yeah. Because you've got a really terrible village anyway, honestly. I mean, terribly. It's scattered everywhere. You got to love these Minecraft villages. They really are just so all over the place, aren't they? Like bits of them, it's up and down here. There's houses down in the holes. And what are we doing here? Okay. You got me. You win. Oh, come on, get out of here. Okay, so is there a new plant? I don't recognise that one. I'm used to carrots and potatoes, and that doesn't look like either. So maybe Minecraft has beetroots now. I really don't know. I'll dig some up later and have a look. I'll dig it up now. Let's have a look. There's a couple of ripe ones. And it's a beetroot! I know nothing about beetroots. This is how much of a noob I am, and how you plant them. How do you plant them? How do you plant things? No, that's eating. I don't want to eat it. You got me. Oh, it's beetroot seeds. You don't plant the whole beetroot, stupid. It's not a potato. You only plant the seeds. So, there you go. I have a village on myself. I'm going to probably... I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might play around with it later. But I pretty well destroyed this video. So maybe sometime I'll do another one. Maybe I should just give up while I'm ahead. Because... yeah. Fine. Ow, I just fell down. Hope I'm not hurt too bad. Probably need to go see a doctor about that. Broken ankle. And there you go. So, important tip. Don't have it in touchscreen mode because it'll completely stuff up your... I need a bed. That's what I need. A bed. I have a... Maybe I should just go and die somewhere. I'll just make a chest. Then I might just go, I can't make a chest. Well, there you go. I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead. It's actually running a bit smoother now, so I don't know. I'm going to have to do some tests with that. Because, I mean, obviously, the original Minecraft would be better in some ways because it's buy once, and I think you can pretty well do what you like with it afterwards. And there's a lot of modding, huge modding community. So if you don't mind mucking around a bit with that stuff, I bet you it's way ahead to the Windows 10. Just want to do a bit of casual stuff, especially if you're in a hospital, which is what I was looking at, and I think that's what I played around with a bit on the Windows 10 version. You're sitting around hospital board and you want to play a game and you don't want to you're not going to be spending a lot of time with it. Want to go in and muck around, which is what I used to do with the original phone. I might play around with the phone one again just to do a comparison of all of them. If you just want a simple game that's you load once and you can just buy stuff, and it'll probably, I imagine, all loads very simply as compared to what I might remember of this being the modding on this. I suppose it's just what you're after. So that was a little bit painful. I was starting to think, I mean, those keys were driving me mad, and I was starting to think that I just completely forgotten. I remember you did use because I was using the second mouse key just to split stacks. I'm thinking, well, maybe that's how it was done. I remember it was painful when I first did it, but it wasn't quite as bad. So Windows 10 and the ordinary Windows and all other platform versions very similar. I keep saying the Windows version. When I say Windows version, I mean the Windows 10 version, obviously. The other version runs on multiple platforms. So yeah, it was a bit interesting, but failure is how we learn, I guess. So maybe next time we'll do something else, or not. We might do another video that just quickly goes. I wanted to have a look at the Realm, but I ran out of time, but we'll have a look at that sometime. And maybe I can get my scientist involved. We shall see.